चिट्ठी आई है चिट्ठी आई है बड़े दिनों के बाद. हाय नमस्कार, माय नेम इज़ आद्या एंड जस्ट लाइक दिस चिट्ठी मैं भी बहुत दिन बाद आई हूँ. एंड बिफोर स्टार्टिंग लेट मी विश यू ऑल अ वेरी हैप्पी फादर्स डे. Did I just wish you a day? Oh my god, not something like me. Don't worry, it's not original Bisleri water, it's tap water filled in a Bisleri bottle. So this video is about a little incident, actually not little because if things went other side, I won't be alive here to make this video, but yes, let's just start it. So somewhere around 2002 or 3, my family and I were traveling by a train and it was coming from Saharanpur to New Delhi. And when somewhere we were around midway to our journey, we realized that something has happened in the bogies and the coaches behind to us. But in the beginning we were not sure because people were saying different things. Some were saying like there's a fire in the last coaches. But yes, after some time we realized that there's something serious has happened in the train. I don't recall the exact events after that, but yes, finally we stopped at a station and people started rushing towards the door like maniacs, and it was absolutely, which is something called as bhagdad. Let us imagine it like this. It's like exactly how it's in my memory. Like it's a hot summer's afternoon and my family, my father, brother, mother and I all are sitting on this seat, and I think all the adults were like sipping some chai and they were just having their normal conversations, and then suddenly they realized that something has happened in the train and now everyone's talking like what has happened and different speculations like there's fire or there's a blast or whatnot. And finally sometime as the train approaches a station, the train stops, and as the train stops people start storming out the exit doors and it was a complete chaos. And I exactly remember the scene that we are sitting in this coach. The seats are like that dirty blue color. I can see everyone is getting down and now the entire coach is like entirely empty and only my family was sitting down. And I'm so envious, like obviously I was so little that I didn't understand the concept of death entirely, but yes, I was very like scared and they were like, why are we sitting, why aren't we rushing out of this train? And my father was like, nobody is going to move, we are going to sit here, wait for some officials to come and then we'll get outside the train. And in my mind I was going crazy, like why the hell we are even sitting? I'm like, what's wrong with this man? I'm sorry. But yes, my father said, we didn't get down, we just sat there, and even my mother was so chill about that. And yes, this entire time we were very much aware that some blasts had happened in some last coaches of the train. Then finally the officials came and they helped us get down from the train safely. And as we were walking down the station, I still remember there were like corpses covered with their own clothes, like their shawls or their scarves. But I still remember watching the corpse of this sadhu. I have realized that just few hours before I have seen this old man cross our coach and now he's like lying there lifeless. And yes, there were so many injured people there who have lost their limbs or just bleeding. It was a very heart-wrenching sight, but obviously I was a kid so I don't remember it that vividly. And what has happened, bomb blasts happened in that train. And today while discussing about this with my brother, he told me that, do you even remember like how those bombs were built? They have installed those bombs in pressure cookers. I mean, like just imagine, like the bomb is itself such a destructive thing, and how malign and twisted a mind has to be to put it in pressure cooker with sharp things. So breaths break. It's like easy to act all strong and heroic in normal lives, but in an actual life and death situation, a person's true colors comes out shining. And in that moment, the way my father held his strength and his decision to stay there instead of running with the crowd, and also in a train with the possibility of more planted bombs, it could be possible that because of our mindless running, there could be some other bombs which gone off. Like usually my father is an angry young man, but that day what he did was absolute heroic. Now I can completely understand and I really appreciate that. I also appreciate all the good things which I have inherited from my father, and now it's in my character as well. So with this story, I'm wishing a very happy Father's Day to my own father, and to all the fathers out there, feel free to share your own stories or the heroic stories of your father down there in the comment section. If you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe.